So Patrick Kennedy leaves Wexford in 1848, and the Kennedys always married up a little bit. They were quite class conscious. So by the time they were moving on in generation and in wealth, what was happening was they were getting a little bit sick of being Irish in some respects, and the name Patrick was seen as Paddy, which was seen as Irish, which was seen as not particularly helping in access to the country clubs and the places they wanted to be. They were blackballed a lot. So by the time JFK's dad came along to that family, his mother said, I'm not going to call you Patrick Joe, Paddy Joe. I'm going to call you Joseph Patrick. So they're trying to quietly ease the name out a little bit. So that's why he's Joseph P. Kennedy. By the time JFK came along, their firstborn was called Joseph, and then you had John, and then you had Edward, and you had Robert, and you had Eunice. You're not feeling very Irish, are you? You know, when you hear them listed off like that. And I think there was an element of not really embracing the Irishness by Rose and Joseph P. Kennedy. By the time John F. Kennedy then is sitting in Ireland and he's having a ball, I mean, you look at the speeches in the archive, you can see he's chuckling and he's pointing and he's pointing over, you know, in New Ross, and he's pointing at the Albatross Company or wherever he might be. He's enjoying himself, he's having a ball, and his wife wasn't with him because she was at home expecting child number 3, Caroline and John having been brought into the world already. By the time John F. Kennedy goes home from Ireland and he gets back to Jackie, in August they have a baby. The baby didn't survive, sadly, but they named the baby, and they named the baby Patrick. And I'm quite convinced it came from the Irish thing, but I'm also convinced that it was part of the Kennedy family re-embracing their Irishness and saying we're proud of who we are, and more importantly for us, we're proud of where we came from. And now, of course, you can't move in Boston without bumping into a Patrick Kennedy.